Is the deck collector actually the worst event troop ever in Clash of Clans? Well, the answer might surprise you. In my opinion, no, it is not. Now, there is a lot of discussion on whether or not this troop is actually good or not. Now, it's been getting flamed quite a bit on Reddit, even in my streams. I just got done streaming. By the way, you should definitely subscribe and leave a like on this video if you find it helpful, because I'll be streaming every single day, as well as releasing guide videos for everything for this event, so stay tuned. But anyways, are the deck collectors trash? Well, initially, when we compare the base stats, you could say they are pretty trash, right? Like, look at this. 300 hit points, 85 damage. They are slower than a regular goblin, and they are more housing space than a sneaky goblin. So comparing the base stats alone, they initially just look completely trash. 350 hit points, 180 damage per second, and the sneaky goblins also go invisible, right? So you're thinking like, what's the point? And I thought the same exact thing, trust me. And then I realized, here's the thing. The reason why the deck collectors are secretly so good, well, it's not really a secret, it's the most obvious thing. It's the extra loot bonus. Now, we're just going to jump into some replays that I did actually just now live on stream. You can kind of see the one attack, or a couple of attacks really. I was barely even trying my hardest. Now, this strategy I want to show you guys involves using, this is the exact time I'm running. You can, of course, tweak it, but the goal is to have the giants and ice golems kind of tank for your deck collectors. You bring some sneaky goblins with the deck collectors. Of course, you get 10 added in your army camp as well. You basically invis these deck collectors so they can take out the storages and the drills. And you might be thinking this is dumb, why not just use sneaky goblins? But bro, the amount of loot I got was crazy doing this, and I barely even tried. Like I said, look at this, 30,000 dark elixir by just using deck collectors alone. It's actually insanity. Now, I messed up a bunch of times here because this is one of the first times I was kind of trying to do it pretty good, and I kept invising the dark elixir storage by accident because I'm just bad. Termy's just a new player, okay? Don't let this discourage you from the fact that this actually is working very well. Now, you might be saying, okay, well, the dark elixir storage is on the outside. That's the kind of bases you want to be looking for as well. You know, you can exploit these bases. You can see here I'm placing these sneaky goblins to kind of tank, the giants to tank a little bit, and I'm just kind of spamming them in slowly but surely. And if they die, I can just place a couple more. Sending over here on the right side, just taking them in, and they literally generate the double loot, guys. And I didn't even fully loot the base entirely. I literally just went for mainly the collectors. And also, one thing you could do too is before you even start looting with your sneaky goblins, you could do a little suey with your queen and king, and even your RC if you want to. I was trying to just basically, you know, just trying the strategy, strategically doing it, and I still ended up getting the 30k. I was going for all the collectors on the outside, you know, ice golems and tanking with my heroes, pretty much, you know, even using a log launcher and the warden, trying to get myself inside. But look at this, I already stole all the dark elixir, right? So everything else at this point I get is just icing on the cake, and I didn't even end up taking out all the storages or the town hall or the CC. I believe we can speed through here and you'll see how much loot is actually still available on the base. There's still 1 million on the base, but look how much I looted. 2 million gold and almost 2 million elixir and 30,000 dark elixir, and there's still the town hall and the CC, which have the most loot inside of the storages, bro. It's crazy. This next one is actually just absurd. 20,000. I actually decided to attack the base, but just pay attention to the beginning. So I sent some deck collectors on the outside here to try to clear out the buildings. Sometimes I'll clear out with the sneaky goblins here, and then we'll go in here, send some wall breaker. If the poison tower throws, you could just wait a little bit here. Don't worry, you have plenty of time because you're just going for the loot anyways. Send your giants, send your ice golems inside, and then just invis your deck collectors just like this, bro. Literally invis them through like this, and then literally just double the loot. Like, I basically just getting 17k, and I could have just ended right there with 17k just by going like that. Now, I would have only gotten like 7k or like 9k based on the half. But literally just going off of that is crazy, bro. The loot doubling is just actually insanity. There was another one I wanted to show you guys too. Let's see. I think it was this one right here, 16k. Just off the collectors alone, I believe. I'm trying to find the one that had the collectors alone. Oh yeah, I think this is the only one. So yeah, I literally just sniped the collectors with the deck collectors here. And did I go for the Dark Elixir storage? I don't remember if I did or not. Yeah, I did. So I was able to snipe it. 14k alone. So now we can actually try to go inside and find a base that has the same thing. Like, we'll try to exploit the storage and we'll try to exploit the collectors. And all you really have to do is just invis your way to these Dark Elixir storage or the collectors to distract them, and you should be good. Like, even like a base like this, it's gonna be kind of hard to get your stuff inside, but you definitely can. Do I want to try? Honestly, I would just maybe try avoiding bases like that with the deck collectors. I mean, you can go for it. Of course, you can Sui and stuff, but we're trying to go for quick plays here, right? So even like if you find progress bases like this, you can just easily take advantage of them. This will double here too, which is not too bad. We can also double here on the town hall. So we'll just go ahead and, you know, send the deck collectors here, invis through, probably go for the win bonus, and they'll double loot on the CC and the town hall here, I believe. So look at that. That's so crazy. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and wall break these here. We can probably send some of our giants like this. We'll send our heroes too, and then we'll just go ahead and send the giants in, send the deck collectors in, drop the haste on them, just like that. And then we'll invis through, try to get the storages here if we can. That's pretty much just the goal, is just get the storages, if I'm being completely honest with you. And you can use the sneakies for whatever else you don't get, of course, like I mentioned. Just invis through, and then you of course still have the sneaky goblins to finish off whatever else you don't get, right? Obviously the point is to go for the loot, but yeah, I mean, if you find bases that are like just exploited like this, like just easily farming like this, it just goes crazy. And whatever, like I said, whatever else you don't get, you could just finish off. 16k, barely. Like, I attack slow there just for the sake of just attacking slow to kind of show you guys what I'm doing. We can probably find out. Look at this, 12k, and this is easy to get. This is easy pickings. Look at this. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna send some we'll send some giants here, do some deck collectors here. We'll send a couple of giants here, some more deck collectors over here, another giant. We'll do a giant here to distract for the mortar, some more deck collectors. Let's go ahead and send an ice golem maybe, or there's some inferno tower that was just gonna kind of suck, but deck collector here, and whatever else we don't get, like I said, we can finish off with the sneaky goblins as well. So we'll probably just, you know, sneaky goblin these here, and then now we kind of want to try to push for the drills if we can. So I think there's only one more drill left on the map. We'll sneaky this too. So now the goal is we're probably just going to go for a Sui, arrow through here, wall breaker, and then we'll drop the ice golem, and then we'll place the warden with the deck collectors too, and then we'll just invis them so that way they go for the drill. So we'll just invis through here. Nice, very nice. Same thing here, we could probably just jump and then haste and then double invis here. Like this. Oh, I missed. See, the thing is, sometimes I miss because I'm just a bad player, bro. Like, don't even blame that on the deck collectors, just blame that on me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, you make sure you actually send them inside. That's kind of the plan. Get them inside, get that juicy Dark Elixir. You can even ward ability them if you need to. Get them inside, get that juicy CC, maybe even get the Town Hall, can we? You can, of course, send all of them if you really want to. They're probably not going to get the Town Hall, but you can see 22k! 22k Dark Elixir from a single raid is absolutely crazy, bro. Like, if you're better than me and you just don't mess up the invises, you'll be able to go through these way faster. Like, I'm just, like, trying to invis and not mess up as bad. Even like this, for quick snipes, you could just... Let's say the sword is, like, in the base like this, right? You just clear some of the buildings like this. Steal this, steal this. Oh, I should probably deck collector that, please. Deck collector that. We'll go ahead and spam some giants here. Deck collector these Dark Elixir drills, just like this. Deck collector that. And then we'll go ahead and jump here. We'll double haste, and then we'll make sure we invis here. And then we'll just deck collector our way to the Dark Elixir storage, just like that. Just like that, bro. We'll even get the CC too, if we can. Invis through. Oh, they died. Oops. Okay. That's a little sad. Can they get it? Yeah, look at that. 9k. Well, it wasn't that much, but I didn't really steal that much either. Like, I'm just using that as an example. I barely stole any. That's the thing. Like, I didn't actually go for the Town Hall or the CC, which has, like, the most loot. We can find another base here. This guy has 6k, but can I snipe this easily? Like, look at this. You could literally just go for, like, an easy snipe with them like this. Oh, they died to the traps instantly. I forgot about that. Invis again. See, I'm just bad. Guys, if you're not bad like me, this will work so well for you. I'm telling you. All you gotta do is just not mess up the invis and you're fine. You're literally looting the, like, double the loot. Go for here, go for here. Wall breaker. Ice golem. Pick these off here. What is that, like 12k? And I literally just went for the drills and that guy didn't even have any loot on him. He didn't have any on him. And I'm just like sniping these storages so well. So imagine like when somebody actually has a lot of loot. Like same thing with this, look at this. This guy right here. He has 3k in there, right? So all I literally have to do, in theory, is just haste through. I missed the invis again. I'm so bad, guys. Holy. Guys, I'm actually struggling to give you this tutorial here. I can't even do it right. Oh my god, guys. Guys, I promise. I'm not throwing this for the sake of the video. I'm actually just not good at the game. Holy. Jeez Louise. That should have been like 2 seconds. 6k from a 3k storage. You know, just like has nothing in there. So if you had 6k, I would have got 12k. And same thing. So all you gotta do is just find someone with hella storages. Like if they have like a lot of loot in their regular storages too. Most notably though, I find this is really useful for DE though. Like DE farming is just so good with this. This guy has like a mill. So like you can take advantage of like the holes they have. I feel like overall though, like spamming them, I did not mean to place that. But overall, like spamming them all together, Sneaky Goblins is probably going to be your best bet, right? But when you're talking about, like, in this scenario, like, using them like that is not good because they just die, so you want to use Sneakies for this scenario here. But if you're going, like, directly sniping a storage that has a lot of loot in it, you do want to use the deck collectors because that will get you the most value. Because they will double the loot. They will double the loot from the storages. So, steal that, just like that. If you want to go for another storage, you can. And of course, like I said, you could be doing a Stewie with all of these two at the same time. You could be doing pretty much whatever you want. Log launcher, you know, ice golems. You know, wall breakers. Pop a couple of sneakies down. If I really want to, I can probably go for this gold storage here. Haste through, invis through. We'll pop some deck collectors here. Invis again. Get that storage, double it up. Something here. We'll probably pop the warden ability. You can even send some deck collectors to the town hall if you wanted. Double all that juicy loot inside. Maybe we can if we can make it all the way there. They kind of made it there a little bit, but you'll see 18k from the raid. It's just actually ridiculous. Obviously, like I said, if you do it faster than me, then yeah, man, you can farm way better than what I'm doing. So let me know what you guys think, man. Deck collector, I feel like at first kind of seems trash, but it kind of surprised me. So subscribe, leave a like, and let me know what you guys are running with deck collectors, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Until then, I'm out. Peace.